Falcon hat, 3-stripe scarf, Blue GA mug. How young folks say, farm order. Up at the bird bath. What's going on? It's your boy Simo the C Mitchell checking in with another Falcons bird bath. Going down this escalator the same way that the Falcons season is going down the drain. We're gonna get into it straight, no chaser. But first and foremost, shout out to our loyal fans and subscribers, everybody who checks in with us weekly. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button for us. We really appreciate it and the algorithm loves it for us. But look, don't trip. Falcons still got something to look forward to. We might make the playoffs. Just joking. Playoffs? Playoffs? You want to talk to me about playoffs? I'm just hoping we can win a game. All right, first thing I want to get into is injuries. Falcons are actually going to be getting Billy Bowman back and Zach Harrison, it looks like. But we're going to be without Leonard Floyd and Matthew Bergeron, two just key starters. And we also had a little bit of trouble running the ball already with the guys being there. But it's going to be a huge blow to our offense and our rushing attack. And that's a place where Indianapolis is usually pretty good at, but they're going to be without DeForest Buckner on their end. Now, they recently got Sauce Gardner, and he was cleared concussion protocol. So I expect them to either man up Drake London, or they're going to put him on maybe our number 2 receiver, maybe Kyle Pitts when he's out there, or maybe even Darnell Mooney and double Drake London and man. But Indianapolis is also going to be without Samson Ebukam. Now, Indianapolis is also going to be without Tyquan Lewis, who's got 3 sacks for them this year. So their run defense has been their strength, and their pass defense hasn't been that great. Overall, defensively, in terms of yardage, they're not so great. But in terms of scoring defense, I think they're like top 5 or top 10. Their pass rush is a little bit better than you would think, though. You got Kwity Paye out there, and Laiatu Laiatu. He's actually been pretty good this year, even though he doesn't have any sacks. So they do get pressure on quarterbacks. So we're going to have to really look out for that to blitz Michael Penix to oblivion. He hasn't shown that he can necessarily just beat the blitz, but he's been doing a lot better. Overall, defensively, in terms of yardage, they're not so great. But in terms of scoring defense, I think they're like top 5 or top 10. Their pass rush is a little bit better than you would think, though. You got Kwity Paye out there, and Laiatu Laiatu. He's actually been pretty good this year, even though he doesn't have any sacks. He's rated pretty good PFF at a score about 90. So they do get pressure on quarterbacks. So we're going to have to really look out for that. But he's been rated pretty good with PFF at a score about 90. But they do get pressure on quarterbacks. Yes, the Falcons could make the playoffs theoretically still. And even if we can't, we're still in a position where this team can win. This team can make 9 wins this year. And if you're Raheem and you're wanting to build on this squad and put your stamp on things here in Atlanta and you want to stay here, you got to get to those 9 wins. That will definitely solidify your place here. And it'll make the fans a lot more happy and gives them something to think about, and it's going to build a lot of confidence in your team. And if we're going to make that happen, we're going to have better play out of Michael Penix. Now, the hate on Michael Penix has gone on way too long and too far. I'm seeing people in media in Atlanta, they're hating on Michael Penix, saying how he's not it, he's not developing, he's not that guy. But last game, Michael Penix played great. He was 3 for 3 in the red zone, 3 touchdowns, and so far this year, he only has 3 interceptions. Now, if you look at Michael Penix's first 10 games compared to Mike Ryan, they're very similar. Penix is actually getting a lot better under pressure as they're blitzing him this year. And he hadn't necessarily been so great against zone coverage. It's been primarily better against man. But this last game, he actually did pretty well against both. This previous game was his 2nd highest quarterback rating and QBR of the season so far. So Penix is definitely improving. Also talk about him not throwing over the middle, but hey, Zach Robinson isn't calling a whole lot of plays over the middle. Moving on, I want to talk a little bit about Jalen Walker. Rookie of the week last week. And at the moment, he leads all rookie pass rushers in sacks. He's got 3 on the season. He's 3rd on our team in sacks as well with 3. He's contributed to our team being 12th in the league in sacks. He's also got our team number 5 in defense, overall defense. And we're one of the best teams against the pass this year. And a lot of that's because of Jalen Walker's versatility. Now, Divine Diablo's been out. But we've had J.D. Bertrand filling in, and he's looking pretty bad right now. But one person that I really like that we signed in the offseason who's been filling in and split a lot more reps this recent game is Ronnie Harrison. Ronnie Harrison, we signed him in the offseason. He is a converted safety to linebacker. And he's filled in quite nicely. He's actually a little bit more aggressive than J.D. Bertrand against the run, and he's a lot better against the pass as well, too. Previous game against the Patriots, he actually split snaps a lot more. These Falcons have the opportunity to actually win this week. I'm not going to give you a whole lot of rocket science more related to this game.
The Colts are a really good team, but the Falcons have a team that is built to beat most teams that we can play against. This team is built to run the football and stop the pass. Come on, you see Mitchell, Falcons, Bird Bad. Checking out the Point Game official, baby. Peace.